Ask about 1,000 times and you shall receive. Going back to Okami, I have no idea what part it is. I should look that up while I wait for it to load. If I can, with these amazingly lightning fast load times that Okami is known for on PS3. So, I'm in Kamui, which is part of Act 3. I'm only missing one Celestial Brush God. I have like 8 more health upgrades I can do. I think I maxed out my my ink, or I might have one more. Let me look this up. YouTube.com/Wrath of Zalis, which is my homepage, whether you believe me or not. Right, Okami, let's look for that. You'd think this would be easier, but it's not. Thanks, YouTube. Okami. Okami HD. Let me see. Don't start playing, thank God. Okay. We are on part 24. Just to be clear, let's see when part 23 came out. Ooh, it is difficult to feel good about this one. Okami part 23 came out in November. It is now May. I'm pretty sure in the last part I said, like, oh, we'll totally do another one soon, too. Fully intending to, and then just not. But I'm happy to go back to it. The problem is, Okami gets fuck all views. The people who watch it really like it, and I really like it. But it still does very poorly. Alright, so I've maxed out ink. God, I have to remember how to play the game again. Alright, we got my dash. Good news is, I've been playing a lot of Nier Automata. I keep calling it Automata, even though I know that's wrong. I've been playing a lot of Nier Automata, and it plays more or less the same way Okami does. Alright, there's something here I don't like. The good news is, I will never forget how to, like, use the drawings and stuff. This is so second nature to me, and I don't know why. It doesn't matter how long I'm away, I can instantly come back and remember how to play that part. But yeah, the, like, battle controls and stuff like that are very similar in Okami, so here we go. Did I not get this far? Is this unexplored? That doesn't seem right. I don't remember how much I did in the last part. I could have sworn I did at least this much. I don't remember if I have the cutting thing. I do. Oh, look at me. Alright. There's a bear. I don't know if I've fed it yet. Just trying to get the fucking controls back in my head. Alright. Hello, bear. Bear? It's time you get back in your big blue house. What kind of... Oh, it eats fish. I was gonna say, what kind of bear doesn't eat meat? This is bullshit. And I was like, I guess fish makes sense. Yeah. So, for those who don't know, Nier, the whole Nier series, I don't know what Drakengard is, but I know Nier and Nier Automata were both made by Platinum Studios, I think. I'm sort of talking on my ass here, but I'm pretty sure they were made by Platinum Studios, and they, which is the remnants of Clover Studios who made this game. So, I know Platinum Games, I know they've done some kind of big names. I know they've done Metal Gear Revengeance, and they did Nier Automata. And I'm trying to remember what else they've done, but they've done a few things, and very, I like them. I platinumed Nier Automata, and it's a fantastic game. Excuse me. It's a fantastic game, and I'm glad it's coming out. What the fuck is that? Oh, Invisible Wall. I'm glad it's coming to PC, because I think anyone who wasn't going to play it on PS4 should absolutely grab it on PC. It's a phenomenal game. Story and gameplay are both equally fun, very engaging. Reminds me a lot of this game, so. Not to mention, I mean, if you guys want, you can still play this game on PS3. It is still very much available. And I highly recommend it. I feel like this might be another Hidden Hot Springs or something. Oh no, this is definitely a secret boss. This is a... Okay, this is a bandit spider if I've ever seen one. Oh, do I have to do 2? That's an interesting requirement. I don't remember having to do that. Can I do that? Does this work? No. I think I got the upgrade where you can have more than one at a time, but you just can't draw them at the same time. There we go. This is definitely a bandit spider. No, it's not. Oh, weird. I don't remember this one. I'm gonna be honest. I've platinumed this game, which means I've done everything. And I don't remember this part, which is fun. I like discovering new things. Problem is, I really should just replay this game on my own, but I should probably finish the Let's Play before I do that. Because it's genuinely in my top 5 of all time, which is why it's so sad that I never come back and play it. Alright, hang on. I'm trying to think of what else. I haven't really done much. I worked, and that's about it. I used to have a TV at work, in that, like, it would just only get, like, basic channels, like, the first, like, fucking 10, or, like, 15 channels. And, so that's how I would watch, like, basic cable and stuff like that, and they took that away when they changed to a 7-Eleven, because, there's just no room now. So, like, there's no good spot to put the TV where you can also look at customers, and that sucks. And so, I've been, I was reading a lot of, is it Gintama or Gintama? I was just reading that on my phone. The god of the divine springs help those who toss in some money. Anyway, nothing good ever comes out of having too much money. Why not cleanse your body and soul by tossing some in? That's expensive. No, it's not. It's only 100,000. Okay. I thought it was asking for 1 million. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I think you have to do it twice. It'll tell you when you've done too much. I'm trying to remember. There's a formula for this, and I can't remember what it is. I probably didn't even need to put that much in. Maybe I did. I'll do it. Whatever. Give me a new ability. Oh, this is probably the one that lets you draw 3 bombs at once, which is more or less fucking useless, but, I mean, what else am I going to spend the money on? There we go. Yeah. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Only a heart as pure as your own can pierce the darkness. The kindness overflowing from your heart has further strengthened me. The destructive power of 3 cherry bombs is now yours. I trust that you will make good use of it. I mean, it's okay, but I very rarely need to use more than 1 bomb, so kind of useless, but at the same time, whatever. Nothing else to do about it. Think of what you can do with 3 cherry bombs at once. Probably the same shit you could do with 1, since it doesn't really... As far as I know, the damage doesn't scale, so like, if I explode someone with a bomb, I think it does the same damage as if I'd done 3 bombs, so I don't really see the point of it. But I'm grateful nonetheless. I'm a little grateful. It's alright, I guess. Whatever. Okay. Let's continue on, I guess. I didn't even know what I've explored anymore. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna slowly move this way, because I think I haven't gone this way. There's a dude here that looks like an otter mask. Oh, he's a merchant. Oh, hello there, Wolf. I had a feeling I wouldn't get much business in this blizzard. Then why are you here? It looks like I was right. I suppose an animal like you wouldn't understand, but it's tough trading in the snow, looking out for monsters. The thing is, I just can't leave. Some people need me. Can you imagine how hard it is? If you have any sympathy at all, you'll buy something. Yeah, why not, man? Alright, well, you don't have anything I need, so tough shit, man. I don't have anything I can really sell. Oh, yeah, I do. Holy fuck, have I been hoarding treasure? Alright, well, I'll keep that, since I don't need it yet. And we've got one of these. Good. I remember how to do combat and stuff. So, I want to focus, but at the same time, I don't think I have to. Alright. So these should play exactly the same as every other one. There we go. Get those demon fangs, even though they're not really necessary. I don't remember what these ones needed. It's not cutting like it was for the original. And it's not bombs. It's not gust, is it? Oh, it is gust. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, that doesn't work if they're invincible. Interesting. Oh, I actually got hit there. I almost hit him again. Okay, I can do this. So these aren't even going to be the only enemies here. Like, it's definitely going to respawn more. Like, I feel like I'm always faithful about getting the demon fangs, like, the first time I battle, and then I forget completely. I don't even remember if there was anything else I needed to buy with them, to be honest. I know there's a stat at the end of the game that ranks you on how many demon fangs you got overall, but I think I'll be okay. Oh god, those sounds are weird. So I can just get behind him? I didn't even know that was an option. He's almost dead too. The camera is not helping me here. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, no, I actually got hit. That's depressing. The whole point of this game, much like Nier, is actually just like you'll do a lot better if you just don't get hit at all. Let's see if this still works. Just paint all over him. That forces him to stand up, but then they'll slash around wildly. It still works though. Alright, wind does not work on these guys. Okay. I remember that. Whew. Did not do well on time, but I never do, so that's fine. Luckily, time is not a factor in the final scoring. I have so much praise and nothing to fucking do with it, I don't think. I upgraded all the important stuff. Health is nice to have, but it's not, like, vital. Well, I mean, it is your vitals. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just keep upgrading health. Ooh, I'm just barely there. Just barely missed. Let's keep upgrading health, I guess. I think I will hit it max soon, because there's some you can only get from getting the sunstones, wherever those things are. And another one? Shit. Also, this is typical ice in that I slide all over the place, which I don't think in any game I'm ever happy with. I just hate that when they do that mechanic. Here's ice. You slide around like a dickhead on it. Isn't that fun? Aren't you enjoying our game? No. Why do people do this? It's not fun. This is a new house. I don't think I explored this one. Excuse me, sir. Nothing like good fire. That was soon. Not. Oh, what have I done? If this carries on, Kamui will be ruined. Is that fish mask? I can't tell. I do something to stop them, but I'm no match for those assassin monsters. Oh, you're another one of those guys. Alright, well, I knew there had to be another one of you soon. I've heard this before. You want me to hunt down a certain Punkel, a white wolf and a Punkel. That's like the old legend. This must be the will of the gods. They must have told you to come by here and help me. Nah, you get it all wrong, young man. I'm not. I find that whole young man thing a little patronizing. I've got a proper name, you know. It's Wally. Wally. And then something. Distressed youngster, Wally. Listen to my tale, messengers of the gods. It all started just over a year ago. I was living in Webkir, the village up in the mountains. It's a home to Kuton, the divine sword that protects Kamui. Because the village elder always treated it with so much respect, I couldn't help feeling curious. One day I touched it. I only touched it a tiny little bit, honest. Ever since then, I seem to be cursed with bad luck. My sandals broke, I was rejected by the girl I liked. I banged my toe countless times, and an icicle fell on my head. On top of all that, this awful blizzard came along. Now those assassin monsters are out in the wild trying to kill me. I didn't want to cause more trouble, so I came to live here. Wow, I can't believe you survived this long all by yourself. So what did those assassin monsters do to you? Well, it's very strange. You see, they're always staring at me from way off in the distance. I know they're up to, and they're trying to break me emotionally. Then they'll come in for the kill. You have to help me, Wolfie. You have to get rid of them. See, here is a list of their names. We have Creeping Igloo, Snowy Stigma, Stalking Blizzard, Cold Remorse, and Frozen Penitence. I think Cold Remorse is probably the best name there. Boy, you sure are a thorough young man. I think the gods place some kind of mark on those assassin monsters. You'll definitely know when you see one. They're very wary, though. They only come out at night. Please get rid of them for me so I can sleep peacefully again. Alright. I mean, I'll totally not do that, but I'm happy to help. If I was playing on my own, maybe, but not now. Pretty sure if this was nighttime, one of them spawned right outside his house. Alright, we got more guys to fight. Teach me how to play the game again. Alright, you need to go. I fucking forgot how much I love this music. P on you. P on you. I don't remember. Did I unlock the other one? I don't think I did. That one's a lot more expensive. The second taunt move. Which I won't really go into for reasons I don't want to talk about. Basically, you just shit on them, which is kind of ridiculous. Oh, he's not even dead. Shit, I blew that guy for nothing. Alright, this is one of the igloo fucks. I think we fought them already. I can't remember the trick to beating them. And there are tricks for all of these guys. Alright, so... Okay, his thing lights on fire. That's very nice of him. Okay. I feel like I'm a lot stronger than I was before. Okay, let me try and see if this works. Yeah, it did. Cool. Demon Fangs galore. I used up all of my fucking ink, but that's okay. I know that's probably not the way you're supposed to do it, because usually they make it so it's something you can do, and the infinity technique is an optional one, so I don't know. Alright. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, is like when you beat stuff and then it unlocks part of the map. There's a cave over there. This being an adventure game, I have to go explore that cave. It is my prerogative. Let me see. Ooh, we got creepy music. Oh, hang on. I hear bats too. That's weird. Excuse me, I would like one of your finest treasure chests. That's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. I hate getting... This game is guilty of this, and I hate it. I hate when I get common items in a chest. For some reason, that bothers me so much. It's like, come on, all treasure chests should have treasure. I don't think that's a crazy... Okay, I forgot about the dodge. Okay, I don't think it's a crazy idea. I forgot that you could dash in the air. Alright. Do I want to go over and get the treasure? I feel like if I go through, I'll probably come out the other side. So this game does a weird thing where it doesn't let you walk over the edge, so it feels a little like unnatural. Because like you'll run to like the edge and get ready for like a jump, and it like will stop you. Yeah, it's weird. You can't feed them like regular fish, although I guess that's fine. You probably that'd be a pretty big waste, so I guess it's okay. So they're part of the trophy for feeding all the animals and getting all the animals, which aren't the hardest collectible, if I'm being honest, but it's an interesting one. Excuse me, bear. Excuse me, bear. Whew, that was close. I almost set that bear on fire. Stray bead. Another thing I'm not going to collect in this one. I think I still have my playthroughs where I collected all the stray beads. I haven't played. Maybe I should do that. If I do play this game again on my own, I should do the New Game Plus version so that like I can use all the extra shit, because I never get a chance to do that. Tribe of the Moon. Alright, well this one seems interesting, so I'll read it. It's not like a technique. Travel guide. God, there's no easy way to scroll. I'm missing one too. I'm missing a few actually. That's almost my last one. After decades of internal debate, I have decided to write about the man who spoke to me regarding the Celestial Plane's destruction. I shall endeavor to shoulder the heavy burden of that man's fate. My brush shall act as a bridge to the shadowy past. The man had identified himself as a member of the Moon Tribe. The idea of life thriving on that desolate rock is mind-boggling. Furthermore, their civilization has far surpassed our own. Most of their ranks succumbed to death, but this man had fled. He was silent on the topic of why his civilization was destroyed. What business could the Golden Tribe of the Moon have with us? I gaze in the distance, knowing the answer cannot evade me forever. Moon Tribe, Do we know anyone from the Moon Tribe in this game? Maybe. If you've been keeping up with this playthrough over the last, like, 7 years, or however long I've been doing it, then, maybe you'll know, maybe not. Cool, those are actually pretty useful. I don't use them very often, but they're nice to have. You can always sell them, too, which is nice. Do I have this one? I don't. Damn it. Also, I cut a bear. I'm sorry, bear. Oh, no, it's nighttime. I forgot about the day and night cycle. Although you really can't tell here. It's like more or less the same in this area. I think I like the first area the best. Actually, I'm trying to think. There are parts of the second act I really like. There are parts I don't like. But more for Act 1, I more or less like the entire thing. This one, I'm torn because I like it because I like that they have a snow... Oh, shit. I like that they have a snow area. But at the same time, it's not like the coolest looking, in that the gimmick kind of wears off a little bit. Oh man, I almost fell. Yeah, see, they kind of auto-corrected Amaterasu, where it's like as soon as she gets close enough to the edge, they kind of just like lock her in there. I can't feed the bats, so what's the point? I'm not gonna try and hunt for the assassins. I'm trying to think. I know. All right, I can get rid of that. One of these areas is blocked off, so I know I can't get there yet. I think it's this area coming up. I think you have to go up the hill. You have to do some story stuff. This area is actually not that big, which is good and bad, I guess. I think more good. It's easier to navigate. I think one of these is I think this might be the assassin one. Yeah. I knew this one was one. Frozen Penitence. Excuse me, Frozone. Hey, that monster's got an exercising arrow stuck in it too. I don't even see the arrow. Oh, it's stuck in the back of him. Okay. It's really dark. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I was gonna say, I can't even attack it. Where is it? I am Materasu. You shall perish before me, for I am a god. Wow, I knocked the fuck out of that guy. Let's get that over there. Oh, he's not even stunned yet. Oh, I still don't know how to stop when he does that. Yeah, I have no way of stopping that attack. I kind of hate that. Can I just keep attacking it? This doesn't seem right. I don't think I'm doing this right. Where's his tail? There we go. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, thank God. I think I got it. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't. I got the wrong one. Ah, oh, damn it. What a tease. Alright. It's weird. I can take these igloo guys on when it's just them, but when there's more than one of them, all of a sudden it becomes impossible. Let's just do the infinity. I have the ink for it. Why not? Ah. Frozen Penitence defeated. Hang on. Come on. I can do this. Unless I fucked it up somehow. Give me them demon fangs. Wow, that takes 9 ink slots. Damn. No wonder you're not supposed to abuse that one. Alright. That was one of the assassin monsters from the Record of Penance. We just happened to find it. Boy, you never know what you'll find next. You know what Record of Penance you have. Well, you can cross off the monster you've taken care of. The monster you just finished off is on this one. Let's go ahead and strike it. See, I don't know why Eastern doesn't just tell you, because I understand crossing off, because that's a nice gimmick, but they expect you to remember it. I'm like, even if you get it wrong, it just waits until you get it right, so it's weird. Alright. If I happen to run into them, then I'll fight them, but that's about it. Also, more bears. Yeah, so yesterday, actually, no, 2 nights ago. So I worked Tuesday night. It's now Thursday morning, early morning. I worked, Tuesday night, and for the first time in a very, very long time, I slept through my alarm, which is, for some people, I guess, is like the most normal thing in the world, but I'm super, like, punctual. Like, I don't like sleep through anything. I'll wake up at like the slightest noise, and for some reason I usually leave my house by like 10 p.m. My dad like was banging on my door, and I looked at my watch and saw it was like 10:05, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh man. So I didn't even get to shower, and that's the worst. Ugh, I can't stand that. I'm like, I don't know if you'd guess it about me, but I'm very like clean, and I don't like going very long without showering. So to like have to, like, you know, I worked the night before, got very sweaty because I had to do a lot of new stuff since 7-Eleven took over, and then went to sleep, and then or eventually, you know, dried off, came home, went to sleep, and then, you know, was up for a little bit, went back to sleep, and then I, you know, like didn't wake up in time, and I was just like, oh, I don't like this, gross, my hair's all greasy, I hate it. Luckily I wear a hat so you wouldn't notice. Whoa. It's like the whole village has been frozen solid. I wonder if anyone's still alive. What a fucking morbid thing to say, Yusun. You can do something with this, and I can't remember what it is. It actually has pretty decent controls, so it's not too bad. Can't really see it all. Also, it's all ice. Of course not. I was gonna say, if it doesn't give it to me again. Oh, I forgot you could do this. If you go into your celestial world, you can see the whole thing. It doesn't, like, it's not affected by the shadowy stuff. I'm trying to remember where the most important people are. Like, I know to progress, you have to talk to a few of them. I think they're at the top of the hill, which is where they naturally should be. So yeah, I worked yesterday. So I've been trying to eat healthier, which I'll get into in a bit. But so I've been off caffeine, which is awful. That's the reason I'm sleeping all the time, is because my body has 0 caffeine in it, and it's killing me a little bit inside. I wonder if I can trigger anything. Also, moonwalk. There we go, moonwalk Okami. Let's see if I can light these torches on fire. If I can light one of them, I can light all of them. Oh, neat. Okay, so they did give me a slight boost. Yeah, it's really nice being able to summon fire whenever I want to, which this game does not intend for. So I get out of work, and I went to Dunkin' Donuts after work, which is not a healthy alternative, but I was exhausted, and I was like, I just want quick food. That's like when I when I eat dinner, because I get out at like 7 in the morning. Dunkin' Donuts is really the only option I have. There's no one here, but there clearly will be. Like it's like the only like fast food place that's open. I can try like other ones like McDonald's or Burger King and get their breakfast shit, but to be honest, I don't think it's very great. Plus Dunkin' Donuts has donuts. But no, so I wanted to grab a quick sandwich, and I sort of did. I hear a bear. There's a bear here. I sort of did, and then also I saw that they had a new like Monster Energy like blue ras. Like I thought it was a colada, which if you've never been to Dunkin' Donuts, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but because up here in New England, Dunkin' is everywhere. Yeah, it's just like how do I put it? It's almost like a slush puppy or like a Slurpee, but it's not. It's just like crushed ice and then water. I don't know why I can't describe this, but that's it. It's crushed ice and like flavored shit like that. So I thought it was like a Monster Energy blue raspberry crushed ice type thing. And I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool. I like blue raspberry. I don't really like Monster, but might be good. Turns out it was just a straight up blue raspberry flavored Monster, and I was fucking wired. I was like, I did not come here. I knew there was a bear. I knew I heard it. I was like, I didn't come here to fucking stay awake. This is awful. So then I was up for a few hours. I debated whether I should record, but it was like my body was physically tired. My brain was like completely awake, so I didn't want to do anything. It just felt really sluggish. And then I woke up later, and I went shopping with my friend Catherine, and she taught me how to shop like a vegan, because I want to try veganism. Because I've repeated the story so many times. I don't want to, but if you're somehow like going through the playlist and you're like, oh man, I really like this guy's Okami playthrough, and you're watching the whole thing, then you're not going to know what the fuck I'm talking about, so I'll say it again anyway. For those who've already heard it, I'm sorry. So I think I have to go here. Something tells me that a main character lives there. Also, goddamn, animals are so loud. So I was getting lunch with a girl, and I thought it was going pretty well. So I said, hey, you want to go out sometime? And her response was, sorry, no, I don't find morbidly obese people attractive. Is that okay to say? I'm sorry. You're really interesting, though, and we can totally still be friends. To which I responded, just in kind of shock, and then said, no, I don't think we can be, and then walked away. So, I'm not morbidly obese. I'm a fat guy. I've lived with that for most of my life. I'm very gluttonous. I like just awful food and prefer video games to exercise. Very aware of how I got this way. I'm not like, oh, it's a disease, or it's like, no, it's because I'm lazy. So I want to eat healthier. Partly because of that very, very rude girl, and partly just because it's something I've needed to do for a while. And now that my store has turned into a 7-Eleven instead of like a regular convenience store, if I don't, then I'm just gonna only eat the like terrible food that they sell. And so, I mean, I'll die pretty much. I'll get diabetes, or I'll just like, I don't know. It's so, for the best course of action seemed to be I should get healthy now before it gets too late. And plus, I'm still young. I still have a decent enough metabolism. So around about all of that, I decided I want to be vegan because I have a friend. My best friends is vegan. I know. A, they can help me, and B, if I stray from the path, they'll fucking yell at me. So I need that kick in the ass. So we went vegan shopping last night. It was pretty fucking awful. Well, I'll continue that after we talk to this dude. Also, I wanted to fuck up that snowman. Halt, who goes there? This is the house of the village elder. If you need something from the elder, you must go through me. I'm Sam Sickle, I know, because your name was already showing up. Top warrior of the Owena tribe. Look a bit, pudgy yourself, Samickle. I keep saying Sam Sickle. Whatever. Sheesh, who does this guy think he is? Well, at least we finally met someone from the village. So what are you doing standing around in the middle of this blizzard? That grating voice. Is that you, Eastsoon? What in the world are you doing with that strange white wolf? That's none of your business, pal. Anyway, what's with the village? It's a total mess. Is it true demons have taken over Ezofuji? You must have been gone for some time if you don't know that. Save your questions for when you get back to your own village. That is, of course, if it hasn't already been buried by the snow. Oh, and take that suspicious wolf with you, too. Why, you little... We're done talking to you. Let us into the chief's house now. No, you may not pass. We normally don't even let strangers into the village. I've told the villagers not to let them into their house. They will obey me, for I am Samesicle, Chief of Wepkir. Now be on your way. I mean, I can fuck up another wolf. Don't think I won't. Be gone at once. I mean, I'll win this fight. I am God of creation and mother of us all. So that's locked. Can't get through there. I think if you had tried to enter the houses, they wouldn't have let you. So that's part of why that was the way it was. I think you have to do a story thing first. I know this is where she'll talk to you, but I think you have to like be about to leave the village first. Can't get in there. You know what I love is that I want to make it perfectly clear about the vegan thing. I do not by any means want to be a vegan. I don't give a fuck about animals. I'm very begrudgingly do this to like try and get healthy. And I know I'm talking about it a lot. It's just because it's a recent thing. So like I don't want to be classified as one of those vegans that's always talking about themselves. Like first of all, I wouldn't even call myself a fucking vegan. I'm cheating left and right. And it's just more of, you know, I'm just doing it to get healthy. Hey, wait. Thanks for the really long intro. You guys, wait up. Well, I'll be. I haven't seen you in ages. Isun, is it you? I thought I heard you talking to Samiko. I just thought I'd come back and see how things were after my trip. I can't believe what's happened to the village since I've been gone. That Samiko's still as stubborn as ever. When did he become chief? Well, a lot's happened this past year. Look, you'll freeze if you stay outside too long. Why don't you come rest at my place? And bring your white wolf, too. I don't like when they just kind of refer to me as, like, a side character. I am the main character. Brr, at least the cold is a bit more bearable inside. It's really been ages, hasn't it, Isun? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well, Wolfie. I'm Kai. That is a weird mask. Also, I just realized that green mask is probably Samiko's house. Alwina girl Kai. This here's Amaterasu, otherwise known as Nomath Ami. Now, let's get to the chase. There's so much I want to ask you. First of all, about those demons that are plaguing Kamui. What the heck brought that on? No one knows for certain. I almost said curtain. I can't read. Those twin demons, Leshku and Nechku, they were sealed away by a brave Owina hero years and years ago. And they have been enshrined at Waku Shrine ever since. Then one day they suddenly stirred and went berserk. A terrible blizzard descended upon Kamui. Kemu set out for the shrine at the top of Izufuji to pacify them. They nearly killed him. He was no match for their evil magic. Samiko managed to get him back just in time, and bring him back. Then they got even more violent, turned Izufuji into a glacier. I can't read, I'm sorry. They unleashed a blizzard to smother Kamui in a lair of ice and snow. Chief Samiko is trying to protect the village while Kemu recovers. But there's nothing we can do against those demons. You really are in a fix if old man Kemu's prayers don't work. The day before twin demons suddenly went berserk, we heard what sounded like an earthquake from Shinshu Field to the south. On that fateful day, Kamui declared that the evil force from the south had made its way here to Kamui. Kamui is sometimes called the Land of Hidden Darkness, and there's a legend that says all demons are born from this land. I wonder if all the world's demons are coming back to Kamui now. A black shadow passed overhead from the south recently, and it vanished into the Waku Shrine as if it had been swallowed up. Actually, I think the blizzard's been stronger since then. Kai, there's something I want to ask you. What's Oki doing with the sacred sword Kuton? I saw him with it outside the village. How could old man Kemu let him take it at a time like this? Oh, you met Oki. He left with our sacred sword the morning after it all started. As soon as Samiko was chosen to take Kemu's place as chief, Oki just took the sword and left without permission. People from the village have tried to persuade him to bring it back, but Oki chases them off. He says he'll defeat the demons himself. He just walked away with a sacred sword? He didn't even ask permission? That's what she said, Isun. If you'd listened better, you would know. Well, everyone admits Oki's a great warrior. Even Samiko does. But it's impossible to defeat those demons all by himself. I just don't know why he did it now of all times. One last thing, Kai. It's about Samiko. He seems awfully nervous about protecting old man Kemu. It's because of Oki, isn't it? Well, everyone's angry at Oki for taking the sword like that, but you see, well, Samiko would never say it, but he believes in Oki more than anyone else does. He's convinced Oki will come back and help the village. So then why do you have to snap at us like that? He even told Furball here to get lost. Well, the day after the village was attacked by the demons, Laika went missing. Laika? As in Laika year. That's right. My little sister. We scoured the village and the surrounding area. We couldn't find her. She just vanished. Not poor little Laika, too. Why would those demons mess with a little girl like that? We don't know for sure. Oh, I missed that one. But that would certainly have a reason to seek her out. You see, Leica holds the fate of this village in her hands. Watch the music about to turn up as soon as I do this. Oh, damn. Fate of this village. That was Kemu's howl. He's calling to you, Isin. He's been summoning the both of you. So, Kemu's the one who's been howling every time day and night changes? Because that was the exact same howl. Oh, it was her house. What? What? Maybe her and Samikal are getting it on. I don't know, man. I want to be out of the snow. Let me look at Samikal's mask again. No, that's definitely not him. I think it might be Leica's mask then. I'm trying to think. It doesn't look like either of theirs. Oh, God. This is the village elder's old man Kemu, but looks like he might have already kicked the bucket. How many times did Gramps here tan my hide? Bah, there's no time to be dredging up the past. Grr, who is that bad-mouthing me? Looks like there's some hides to be tanned. I won't lose to an old man. I do like that it played the digging bow wow music in the background. What happened? Was that a dream? Was I sleepwalking again? Sheesh, old man snooze a lot. Tans hides in his sleep too. Why is that little Isun? So then I wasn't dreaming. Oh, thank God. Webkir Village Elder Kemu. I thought I heard Samikal talking to someone outside. I must say, Isun, you've grown. Barely at all since I last saw you. You've grown. Barely at all. Put a cork in it, Gramps. Did you summon us just because you wanted someone to clobber? Ah, yes, let us get down to business, eh? It is the White Wolf I wish to speak with. You've no doubt already heard this from Kai, but her little sister, Leica, has gone missing. Yeah, we know all about that. She disappeared about the time the demons started running amok. That's right, and her disappearance threatens the very existence of our village. Nah, I don't think we need to hear more. So, tune in for the next one. No. Kai said something like that too. I can see why you'd be worried. But don't you think you're exaggerating a bit? No, we are not exaggerating. Besides, you have gone for so long. Could you possibly know? Leica has gained spiritual power far beyond my own. Her power is now the key to saving the land of Kamui. Huh? Are you saying Leica's power can defeat those demons? Not exactly. There's another reason we need her power. It is for Ezofuji, the protector deity of Kamui. Ezofuji. As you know, Ezofuji is formed from 2 active volcanoes. Can that physically, like, geologically happen? I don't know enough about volcanoes to know if that can actually occur. It might, I mean, I assume. I feel like I've heard of chain of volcanoes before, just not above ground. They're all, like, in the ocean or something. I don't know. That doesn't seem like it can happen, though. I feel like they would just merge, or one of them would break or something. I don't know. I don't know enough about science. Each year I cite the volcanic incantation that triggers an eruption that warms the frigid land of Kamui. But that demon's powers plunge Ezofuji into an icy slumber. Day by day, Kamui grows weaker and weaker, colder and colder. If we don't have Leica recite the volcanic incantation soon, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb for us all. I don't know why they keep making me have to talk to them. Why don't you just recite the incantation yourself, old man? I would if I could, but I no longer have the strength to pray in this raging blizzard. Any idea where Leica could be? That's the problem. I love that girl with no luck. Still, there's one place we've yet to look. Where? Yoshpet, the mysterious forest of deception. Gulp. I caught a faint whiff of Leica emanating from Yoshpet. After all, I do have the keenest nose of all the Uina tribe. I suspect she could be somewhere around here on your map. Thanks, man. Where is that? Have I been to the fishing part? Also, that's a frozen ship, and I don't know if I've been there yet. I don't know if I've been to any of these places. Was it locked before? What the hell happened? Oh, you know what? I don't think I've gone to go find the fishing guy. I might have. I want to go talk. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I'd like you to conduct a thorough search of that forest. You've got to be kidding me. I wouldn't touch that place with a 10-foot pole. Oh, White Wolf, you're our last hope. Not me. Chief Samikal must remain here to protect the villagers, and Oki has left the village on some fool's errand. You're the only one left. Hold on a minute, old man. Do you even know who this furball is? Do not mock me, little sprite. That pure white coat, those crimson markings, and that divine instrument. This is none other than the legendary wolf Shiranui. That name is known far and wide, even in this distant land of Kamui, but I never dreamed the legendary wolf yet lives.
Well, actually, this here is... Shirinui, please, you must help us. Leica must recite the volcanic incantation soon. Without her, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb. I beg you, you must find Leica. I had warned the villagers to be wary of strangers, but I'll make a special exception for you. I'll open the village's far gate that leads to Laoji Lake. You should get there. You should get what you need from the village before you set out. Alright, thanks, man. Well, I guess we gotta change our name to Shirinui. Oh, are all the doors gonna, like... Oh, no, okay. I was gonna say, are the village doors gonna open too? I guess not. I want to check out what the merchant has before I go any further. I don't really care what you have. Gotta beat that fall damage. I thought he was, like, right here. There he is. What up, man? I dig your mask. Cool snake. It's freezing. Kamui's been a mess ever since those demons went berserk. Villagers have been slaughtered. Poor Lake has been kidnapped. Body and soul Lake have been frozen solid. But you, the village elder, has welcomed you as a guest. You want to use this opportunity to do a bit of shopping, yeah? While buying some local products, Wolfie. No, that's okay. I was really upset because I thought that was the last mirror, but it's not. It's the last resurrection, or the last beads, which I don't really give a shit about. I hope I have enough for the mirror when it comes time. How do I check map? Is it? Nope. That's not what I wanted. It's triangle? Nope. Let's dig. I guess there is no easy way to get to the map. There has to be. I just don't know it. This is a village. Let's zoom out, I guess. Okay. I don't know where to go. Oh, I do remember the arc. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I just remembered that the arc part. Okay. And then... So that's where Yoshpet is. I think that Yoshpet was that locked gate I tried to go to before. Did I talk to the dude and with a fishing spot? I don't remember if I did. I can go check. I can just warp to the other mirror right from here. And that'll probably be it. I don't know. I can't speak words. That'll probably be it for this part. Yeah, I'll see you in another 8 months. Wait a sec, Ami. There's no time to mess around with that thing. Right. They don't want me to leave. That's great. Thanks. Do you want to talk to you about something? It was a little more than a leisurely talk. We were asked to go look for Leica and Yoshpet. Yoshpet, you mean the forest in the east? I don't think anyone's been there to look for her yet. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, the forest isn't exactly a prime tourist spot. You said you're really going to go back there? Who says I'm going back? I was using the royal we. I was talking about Furball here. Yoshpet is like another world. Get lost, you might never return. But don't you worry. Ami here will find Leica. If that's the case, I'll lead the way. What? I know you must be worried, Easton, but we haven't got much time. What do you mean? The demons are waiting for the Day of Darkness. The music changed. This is clearly very plot-related. It's a solar eclipse that occurs once every 100 years. Kamui will be in total darkness for a whole day when it happens. Without sunlight and with the demon's blizzard going on, no living thing in Kamui will be able to survive the day. There are only a few days until the Day of Darkness, if Leica is not here to recite the volcanic incantation by then. Amaterasu, you're no ordinary wolf, are you? Kamui wouldn't have asked you to do this otherwise. Maybe you're the reincarnation of the white wolf Shirinui. You must be very strong if you can cope with these soon. And your point is? Sorry, anyway, there's no time to lose. I'll lead you to the forest, Amaterasu. Come when you're ready. I'm going to head to the edge of the forest. Alright, later, dog. Do you get it? I said later, dog, and he's a dog. Okay. Let's see if I can teleport to the other side of the map if Isun's gonna throw a fucking fit at me. I know he wouldn't let me do it earlier because I needed to talk to her, but still. Oh, hang on. There we go. Yeah, this is about it. I just want to check to see if I talked to the fishing kid. Because that's an interesting... I like seeing his development. That's not the right way. So, I think I should just take a right here. Also, I like that Oki built a fucking house out in the middle of here, away from the village. It's like, I feel like if you're gonna be some mighty warrior, maybe don't build a house. Maybe just live off the land or something. I don't know, man. I'm not the boss. Okay, I haven't been here because if I had been here, I would have fed these guys. Maybe I should just leave this till the next part, but I think if I do that, I just won't. Yeah, this is gonna take a bit, so I'll come back here. But yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in for the next part when I do it eventually. I can unfreeze this treasure real quick. I have enough time for that. Oh, I didn't go far enough. Damn it. There we go. Yeah. I'll gladly bring back Okami. I like it. It's just, probably my least popular series at the moment. And that makes me sad. But it's okay. I will finish it. It's just a matter of time on how long it takes me to finish it. So, do not fret. I'll continue it, but, just even if it takes months, years, I will come back. But just know it might not be immediately. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you